Ouija refers to a spirit board used as a supposed method of communicating with the dead or other supernatural entities. The board consists of letters, numbers, and simple words, with a movable indicator or planchette that spells out messages as participants lightly rest their fingers on it. Proponents believe that spirits or subconscious psychic abilities guide the planchette to reveal hidden knowledge or communicate with the deceased. Some users report receiving accurate information about past events or future occurrences that they claim could not have been known through normal means. Skeptics argue that the ideomotor effect, where subtle unconscious muscle movements guide the planchette, explains the board's apparent ability to produce messages. Historical accounts describe the use of similar divination tools across various cultures, suggesting a long-standing belief in such methods of spiritual communication. Paranormal investigators sometimes use Ouija boards as part of their research, claiming to document intelligent responses from non-physical entities. Some religious groups warn against the use of Ouija boards, believing they can open doorways to malevolent spirits or demonic forces. Psychological studies have shown that Ouija board users often experience a sense of dissociation, leading to a belief that an external force is controlling the planchette. Oumuamua refers to the first known interstellar object detected passing through our solar system, observed in October 2017. Its unusual cigar-like shape and unexpected acceleration as it left our solar system led some scientists to propose that it could be an artificial object. The object's trajectory and speed indicated that it originated from outside our solar system, making it the first confirmed interstellar visitor. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb suggested that Oumuamua might be a light sail, a form of spacecraft propulsion, sent by an extraterrestrial civilization. The object's lack of visible coma or tail, typically seen in comets, added to the mystery surrounding its nature and origin. Some researchers proposed that Oumuamua's acceleration could be explained by outgassing, but no direct evidence of this process was observed. The unusual reflectivity and rotation of the object led to speculation about its composition, with some suggesting it could be made of exotic materials. The brief window of observation and the object's rapid departure from our solar system left many questions unanswered, fueling ongoing debate about its true nature. Overriding depression with optimism refers to a psychological approach that suggests actively cultivating positive thoughts can counteract depressive symptoms. Proponents argue that consciously focusing on optimistic perspectives can rewire neural pathways, effectively altering brain chemistry and mood. This theory is supported by studies showing that practicing gratitude and positive visualization techniques can lead to increased production of neurotransmitters associated with well-being. Some researchers claim that consistently overriding negative thoughts with optimistic ones can create new default thought patterns, potentially breaking the cycle of depression. Advocates point to the success of cognitive behavioral therapy, which often incorporates elements of this approach, as evidence of its effectiveness. Neuroplasticity research suggests that repetitive positive thinking can strengthen neural connections associated with happiness and resilience. Proponents argue that this method can be particularly effective when combined with other treatments, such as medication or traditional therapy. Critics caution that this approach may oversimplify complex mental health issues, while supporters maintain that it offers a practical tool for managing depressive thoughts. Some practitioners report success in using this technique to manage mild to moderate depression, citing improved mood and increased motivation in their daily lives. Oxygen is hallucinogenic refers to a theory suggesting that the oxygen we breathe has mind-altering properties that affect our perception of reality. Proponents argue that our bodies have adapted to oxygen's psychoactive effects over millions of years, making us unaware of its continuous influence on our consciousness. Some supporters of this idea point to the euphoric and sometimes disorienting effects experienced during oxygen therapy or in high-altitude environments with increased oxygen levels. The theory draws parallels between the effects of oxygen and other psychoactive substances, noting similarities in how they interact with brain chemistry. Advocates claim that altered states of consciousness achieved through meditation or breathwork techniques are actually the result of changes in oxygen consumption and utilization by the brain. Some researchers propose that oxygen's potential hallucinogenic properties could explain certain near-death experiences, where individuals report vivid hallucinations during periods of oxygen deprivation, followed by rapid reoxygenation. Proponents suggest that the variation in oxygen levels throughout Earth's history may have played a role in the evolution of consciousness and perception across species. Critics argue that this theory oversimplifies complex neurological processes, while supporters maintain that it offers a novel perspective on the nature of consciousness and reality. The Oz factor refers to a psychological state reported by some individuals during encounters with unexplained phenomena, particularly UFO sightings. This experience is characterized by a sudden sense of isolation, as if the witness has been transported to another reality, similar to Dorothy's arrival in the Land of Oz. People experiencing the Oz factor often report a feeling of timelessness and a muting of ambient sounds, creating an eerie sense of detachment from their surroundings. Proponents argue that this altered state of consciousness may be induced by electromagnetic fields or other unknown energies associated with anomalous events. Some researchers suggest that the Oz factor could be a defense mechanism of the human mind when confronted with something beyond its normal range of experience. Witnesses often describe a sensation of being observed or a one-on-one connection with the phenomenon, as if they were specifically chosen for the encounter. The consistent reports of the Oz factor across various cultures and time periods have led some ufologists to consider it a key indicator of genuine anomalous experiences. Critics argue that the Oz factor may be a result of the shock and awe of witnessing something unusual, while supporters maintain that it represents a unique, altered state of consciousness. Paleolithic deep state, also known as the caveman theory, proposes that an ancient and highly advanced civilization existed during the Stone Age, secretly controlling human development throughout history. Proponents argue that this hidden society possessed knowledge and technology far beyond what is commonly attributed to early humans. The theory suggests that this advanced group has manipulated major historical events and guided technological progress to maintain their power and influence. Supporters point to unexplained archaeological anomalies and out-of-place artifacts as evidence of this ancient civilization's superior capabilities. Some adherents believe that modern secret societies and powerful elites are direct descendants of this Paleolithic deep state, continuing their ancestors' legacy of control. The theory often incorporates elements of ancient astronaut hypotheses, proposing that the advanced cavemen may have had extraterrestrial origins or connections. Proponents argue that certain cave paintings and prehistoric artwork contain hidden messages or advanced scientific knowledge, supporting the existence of a sophisticated Stone Age culture. Critics dismiss the Paleolithic deep state theory as pseudo-history, while supporters maintain that it offers an alternative explanation for human progress and societal structures. Pancreas denial refers to a fringe medical theory that argues the pancreas is a vestigial organ with no significant function in the human body. Proponents of this view claim that the role of the pancreas in producing insulin and other hormones has been overstated by mainstream medicine. Supporters argue that diabetes and other pancreatic disorders are actually caused by other factors, such as environmental toxins or dietary imbalances. Some adherents believe that the emphasis on pancreatic function is part of a larger conspiracy by pharmaceutical companies to sell diabetes medications and treatments. Proponents point to cases of people living without a pancreas as evidence that the organ is not essential for survival or proper metabolic function. The theory suggests that alternative treatments focusing on detoxification and nutrition can effectively manage conditions traditionally attributed to pancreatic dysfunction. Some supporters claim that the pancreas is actually a dormant organ that can be awakened through specific practices, unlocking hidden healing potential within the body. Critics argue that pancreas denial dangerously dismisses well-established medical knowledge, while supporters maintain that it offers a new perspective on metabolic health. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. The left link takes you to more clips like this. The right link takes you to the full episodes these are from. Thanks for watching.